A stiff test awaits Liberty this week at Williams Stadium. 7-1 Duquesne comes to Lynchburg for the first ever meeting between the two programs. The Dukes have won 7 straight, while the Flames snapped a 4-game losing skid with a road win last week at Gardner-Webb.
It's always great to get a win. It's a really great feeling. We've been low for a couple weeks now, so just to have that, kind of boost our team's morale.
We usually don't get too down about the loss. We know we have a lot of things to fix, but we don't try to let it get us down. But I definitely feel like it's a little bit more energy in the air now that we've got a win, so we just got to keep it up.
We played an inspired game. I thought our team came out and they played well together. I thought that they stayed engaged, they stayed focused throughout the ball game and accomplished some things that we needed to accomplish.
In Liberty's 33-17 win at Gardner-Webb last week, Flames running back Carrington Mosley rushed for 123 yards and 2 touchdowns. And in the fourth quarter, the Flames blocked a field goal try, while cornerback Jeremy Peters turned in 2 of his 3 interceptions on the day, including a pick 6.
It was great. It was a great feeling. We needed the win. Everybody was excited, so everything went well. I know I had that leadership role, leading by example, and on and off the field. I've just been trying to grind on the field every day, set the tempo in practice.
This week, the Flames will face a high-powered offense in the Duquesne Dukes, led by quarterback and Boise State transfer Tommy Stewart, who's thrown for more than 1,700 yards in 8 games. Stewart's 22 touchdown passes are tied for the 5th most in the country.
The quarterback does a great job of seeing the coverage, and if you're not where you're supposed to be, he'll hurt you. And they've been able to execute very well all season. And so we know, and that's what we're going to get across to our guys, is that, guys, you have to understand, do your job.
Coach Wimbo and Coach Sweet and the defensive coaches, they do an amazing job of making it simple for us, and we have executed in times, but we still have to be more consistent. There's ability for us to be way more dominant than we are, and we've shown.
The Flames have forced 5 turnovers in the last 2 games, but they've been gashed in the run game. Liberty's allowed more than 1,100 yards on the ground the last 3 weeks. The Dukes have a balanced attack with running backs A.J. Hines and P.J. Fulmore, both averaging nearly 5 yards per carry. Meanwhile, wide receiver Nahari Crawford's 11 touchdown catches are tied for the most in the FCS. Defensively, Duquesne has forced 17 turnovers in 8 games, including 10 interceptions. Flames quarterback Buckshot Calvert has thrown 98 straight passes without being picked. He and the offense will be challenged on Saturday.
Your execution has to be on 100 all the time. With teams who, thrive on taking the ball away, you just have to be able to execute your technique and your craft every single play, because at any point the ball can be taken away from you, and it could flip the momentum of the game.
For us to have success, we got to do what we did last week. We got to be able to run the football. We got to get more people committed to defending the run, and once we get in those situations, then we know that we have the defense on their heels because they know what's coming at them.
Saturday's matchup between Liberty and Duquesne will kick off at 3:30 inside Williams Stadium. The Liberty Flame Sports Network will have live radio coverage beginning at 2 o'clock. Live television coverage will be on the Liberty Flame Sports Network, ESPN3, and Masson. With the Flames in Lynchburg, I'm Nick Pierce.